oras na para basahin natin ang ating biyahe sender of the night. This one was sent to us over at our Facebook page, DJ Lala Banderas. Ang ating letter sender ay itatago natin sa pangalang Magda. Ito ang biyahe ni Magda. Hi DJ Lala, please hide my real name. Kayo na po bahala what name ang gagamitin nyo. Ginamit ko ay Magda. Wala ka ng choice. DJ, I don't know kung paano ko sisimulan kasi minsan magulo akong magkwento but I'll try my best to make this story easy to understand. So sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, I'm not hindi yung kwento mo yung problema, yung dila ko. I'm not an outgoing person. Ayan. Walang masyadong kaibigan but I do have best friends. They were my friends since elementary. Maayos naman kami. Kilala sila ng parents ko. Kilala din ako ng parents nila. Open kami sa isa't isa until dumating sa point na yung isa na buntis, yung isa na addict na din sa ibang barkada at inuman. DJ, my mom or even my relatives want me to cut off our friendship with my best friends. Bantay sarado po ako. Or baka ganun lang po talaga pag nag-iisang babae at youngest among the cousins. Nilalayo nila ako kasi alam nilang madali akong makumbinse. DJ, what do you think is the best way to solve this? Do I really have to distance myself from them? Kahit ako naguguluhan kasi alam ko din sa sarili ko, madali talaga akong makumbinse at nadadala po ang utak ko. Kumbaga, di ko po kayang magkontrol. Ano ang gagawin ko, DJ? Ayoko po kasi na masaktan yung best friends ko at nahihirapan ako to start a new chapter in my life without them since parte na din po sila ng buhay ko. I know my problem is not that deep but I hope you'll help me through it. Thank you and more power to your show. Well, dito naman sa programa nating biyahe, wala namang storyang mababaw, wala namang storyang malalim. O diba? Everything ay tinatrato natin on the same level. Kasi if it bothers you, ibig sabihin yun talaga ang problema mo at pinagdadaanan mo. We don't judge dun sa konseptong yon. Well, anyway, going back to your problem, my love. As of the moment, kung ikaw yung youngest, I would like to assume na nasa school ka pa, wala kasi tayong ganong choice kapag nandun pa tayo sa kustodiya ng mga parents natin, kapag sila pa yung nagpapaaral sa atin, sila yung nagpapakain sa atin, sila yung nagbibihis sa atin, sila yung sabihin na natin, sila yung nagsusupply ng everything necessary in our lives. We don't have any choice but to follow what they want. We don't have any choice but to adhere to their rules out of respect. Kasi alam naman natin na yung mga rules na yon ay not really just because bet lang nila, trip lang nila. May mga rason kung bakit nila tayo pinagbabawalang gawin to, pinagbabawalang gawin yan. It's because it's for our own good. So kung yan yung tipo ng friends na meron ka and ikaw na mismo ang umamin sa sarili mo na wala kang self-control, mabilis kang makumbinse, mabilis kang mabuyo, so hindi sila nasa mali. They are on the right track. And they are just preventing you from committing mistakes that you cannot stand on. Mistakes na you cannot be responsible for. At least not yet. So, kung mga kaibigan mo lang talaga to, or kung mga kaibigan mo talaga to, they will understand na at this point in time, your hands are tied to follow the rules ng parents mo. Your hands are tied to adhere sa kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin mo muna as of the moment kasi nag-aaral ka pa, kasi nasa school ka pa, kasi nasa poder ka pa nila. They will understand kasi they are your friends. Now, kapag dumating ang panahon na meron ka nang sabihin na natin sariling katayuan o diba, nagtatrabaho ka na, kumbaga adult ka na and you know well in fact na meron ka ng ability to distinguish kung ano yung tama sa mali. Alam mo na kung alin ang tama sa mali at kaya mo nang panindigan yung mga desisyon mo sa buhay, maybe you can reconnect with them. All they are asking ay, as of the moment, do not put your focus on them. Put your focus on yourself and your studies. Afterwards, kapag naabot mo na yung mga dapat mong maabot, kapag natulungan ka na nilang marating yung potentially kaya mong marating, then my love, you can reconnect with them. you can hang out again with them. Kung sila ay tunay mong kaibigan, they will understand. At kapag sinabi naman ng mga parents natin na lumayo tayo sa kanila, it just mean na wag ka na lang munang mag-hang out with them personally. Pero you can keep your communication lines open. Lalong-lalo na ngayon, meron na tayong maraming avenue to talk to our friends. Like we have the social media platform na alam naman natin napakalawak, napakadaming social media platforms na pwede mo kausapin yung friends mo. You can reconnect or you can stay connected with them through the social media platforms. Pero you cannot go out with them, at least not yet. Siguro, Magda, I just don't want you to take it against your parent na ganito sila, parents, na ganito sila ka-strict sa'yo or ganito sila magbantay sa'yo. They are not doing this dahil, again, trip lang nila or they are just trying to sabihin na natin, ipakita sa'yo yung authority nila over you. It's not like that. They are just being your parents. They are just doing what parents do. And that is to guide our kids and give them the best they can possibly have in life with whatever they can manage to provide. So, for now, Magda, follow muna yung parents natin, no? I-follow mo na lang muna sila, sundin mo na lang muna sila. Wala na, hindi naman sila nasa mali dito eh. Meron silang basihan as to why sila natatakot. May basihan yung agam-agam nila. So, just put their mind at ease that you will not rebel if they want you to cut your ties sa mga kaibigan mo as of the moment. Just put their mind at ease na yung focus mo ay andoon sa dapat mong pagfokusan. Hindi dito sa pakikipagbarkada. There will be a time in your life na pwede mong i-prioritize yan. But for now, let's just put your focus sa lugar kung saan siya dapat nakalagay. Naintindihan mo ko, Magda? I hope I was able to help you, my love. Don't you worry. Pagtanda mo, pag umabot ka na sa edad na 30, ganyan, 29, or nagtatrabaho ka na, you will understand yung dilemmas ng parents, yung bigat ng responsibility nila to impose directions, to impose guidelines, and impose rules sa mga anak nila or sa mga nakababata sa iyo. In time, you will understand as to why they have to be that way. Kung bakit kailangan nila maging kontrabida sometimes sa mga buhay natin. It's because they are trying to prevent us from committing the same mistakes they did before. Klaro? Klaro.